What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka Shorty C94. We are back with episode 9 of Play the Game How It Go. Let's see if we can get our co-hosts.
Yo, yo.
Yo, what's up?
What's good, family?
Nothing much. Just sending out these invites. What's going on?
Not much. Just taking it easy. Just actually got off. You gonna wave at me and we in the chat, bro. Like,
Hey, I mean, it's just a habit of it. Just, everybody.
right. Hey, what's up, dog?
What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. How was your day, though, man? How was your day?
Man, it was pretty weak, man. I did
Not
10 trips,
weak.
man. I only made like $54, man.
Ooh, that sucks. That sucks.
Motherfuckers trying to have me go all the way to High Point for $9.
Come on, man.
I'm like, I just took a nigga up the street for $7. What I look like going 18 miles for $9? And then I still got to take the nigga to where he got to go.
Hey, you might would have caught a ride out there, man.
I hate High Point. High Point is a fucking dump.
Yeah, that's one of them spots, man. Shout out to the 336. Shout out to y'all, the Triad area.
Shout out to the 216.
It was a Greensboro, Whitsett, Burlington, Graham. You know
Yeah.
what I
Shout
mean?
out to Cleveland, 216. I don't know about all this other shit. Oh, man.
Winston, High Point. What's up, Dan?
What
What's
up?
going on, sir?
Oh, so much.
All right.
So many things, man.
Man,
What
what you,
about
what you,
y'all?
not much. Just getting started. Yeah. How's the rehab coming?
Better. Like, I could honestly, the funny thing is I was getting so annoyed. I was like, because I got that diabetes, so the worst thing for me is to not be active, and I just get angry. Um, so I just started being like, I'd rather have my foot hurting than be angry. So I just started just like kind of just working through it and knowing that like I'm just gonna not be as fast. I can't go left to right as much, and it's definitely helping. And it helps my. The funny thing is too is I like messed with the hospital system because I couldn't get a doctor's appointment. So I was like, oh, I know how to get a doctor's appointment. I'll eat some bad sugar, go take a blood test, then they'll call me, and that's exactly what happened.
Wow. Yeah, I wonder where.
They call me right away.
Yeah, I wonder where you were diabetic. I'm also diabetic.
Yeah, it's fun times, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, fun times.
Hey, what up? Landlord. What's good, homie?
Yeah. So, Dan, what cool stuff you been into this week that you could tell us about?
I mean, the coolest thing for sure was getting to officially meet Tim the Toolman Taylor
Ah,
and get him his car and watch him drive it and watch the smile on his face. That was super satisfying. Like he was stoked. So
He did,
that was pretty cool.
he did a little grunt.
Yeah, no, he didn't do that. He
Oh,
didn't do
man,
that. I wish. It's
I'd
so
have
fun. One
paid
of the
out.
cars, one of the cars in his shop said RRR, like R R R. It's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
yeah, I would have fanned out, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, and he is Tim the Toolman Taylor, just with a lot more F words. So I mean, that's so. What's weird is meeting somebody like that you watched your whole life. Like, I mean, we all watched. I mean, that was like America's show for what, like 8 years or something like that, or 8 seasons. And so going from just seeing him on TV, and then he's basically that guy. But that's the first time I've ever actually met him. But you feel like you know him because he's still that guy. You know what I mean? So that was interesting. It's like just it didn't feel like unusual to hang out with him because you're just like, oh, it's Tim.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, did that. Then actually our company has two. This was really cool. We have two motors and two cinema cars for a movie that's coming out. That I cannot say. Um, but and that I actually don't really fully know that. Um, but they had like this huge budget for just for cars, and so they looked into getting two of our electric conversion motors into two chargers. So they bought like 5 chargers for this movie, and two of them are going to be electric, so that they can be on set and not have like bad emissions because they're going to be going through like a casino. So like in order to do that, they went electric. And yeah, and I was like thinking of the other advantages, like not having to deal with audio, like this Hemi charger engine being all loud inside a casino. They're not gonna have to worry about that now because it's electric. So pretty cool.
Okay. What's how long is it you think before you back to hooping?
What's that?
How long
Oh,
is
to
it?
hooping?
Yeah.
I mean, I went and I was just terrible.
You know what I gotta ask? What did you try to play in?
The KDs,
Oh, okay.
which was
Galaxy.
kind of nice because my foot's hurt about right here, and this strap goes that way. So
Oh,
it was
so
kind of like the perfect shoe, to where the pressure wasn't right here. So it's kind of cool, and they're nice. That rubber's nice.
So were you like Jordan with the 45 or like Jordan with the Wizards?
Man, I ain't gonna say I was like Jordan at all.
You know, were you bad just because you was out of shape, like you hadn't played in a little bit?
Well, I mean, think like it messes up like it's crazy that like your foot it affects your whole shot because I can't fully raise up the same way. So because like my foot's just a little funky. So yeah, I definitely couldn't shoot them that great from the outside, and definitely couldn't go left to right that great. So it's mostly just looking for passes and then trying not to be in the way when somebody's going to the hoop on my team.
I got you.
Yeah. So no, it was definitely cripple ball. The first game, yeah, that was a little bit like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be a tough day. And then from there, I kind of like figured out my play. I also did a switch on coverage. I was like, yeah, I can't guard this guy, not with this foot. So I was like, I'll take that dude.
I got you. It happens.
Oh, thank you. I hope it gets better too. Better for everybody around me.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I just saw a comment.
Al, you been to the mall any this week?
Yeah, I went to Concord Mills. What was it? Saturday. Yeah, Concord Mills was pretty good, man. The finish line in there was actually all right. Had a bunch of 95s in there that I need to cop. I'm gonna send you a picture of it, Dan. Have you seen the ones from JD? They got the gradient in the bubble.
Oh, I have a JD.
Oh, you haven't seen it online? Oh yeah, well, I see it online. Y'all don't have a finish line out there?
We have finish line.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same. Okay.
Yeah, they got these different. They got 3 different 95s, and all of them have gradient bubbles.
Oh, gradient bubbles.
Yeah,
Okay,
and like I was
that's
telling
cool.
Chris, I learned something new at Reebok. Man, you could I was able to order they redid the pearlized red toe, at Reebok.
Uh,
I,
for the question.
yeah, I was able to get that baby shipped for $80 shipped. Like
Oh, nice.
they give you a discount, but you got to go in store to get the discount. Like, yeah, they're not gonna give you can't do it on your own. But yeah, if you go in the store and order it, yeah, you get it for the low. So I'm waiting on those now. But other than that,
Yeah, you
I haven't been.
said you said 85.
Yeah, 85 shipped.
That's solid.
Yeah, man. I would check your local Reebok, man, if you really want it. Just tell them, you're trying to order it.
Ooh, Sorry, I'm looking up that black pair is sick.
Which one you
And the
talking?
95s with the gradient,
Oh,
the yellow to red bubble.
yeah.
Fun.
I want that gray one. That gray one that got the yellow swoosh. That's the one I want. It's like on sale right now. And then there's like a blue one that has the gradient bubble.
Yeah, I see the blue one. That one's more like low key. And I have a pair that's kind of like that. That was like Seattle Seahawks type color, and I
Uh
just never wear it because I'm not a Seahawks fan.
huh.
I don't really like have
What
those colors.
size is it? I forgot we like.
Hey, hey, I'll check for you.
I know we kind of close to the same
Yeah, they
size a little bit.
deserve to be worn. So you talking about that black and yellow or no? Which
But
one are
it's
you
like
talking about?
gray. Yeah, it's like it's in that same pack. It's
But
mostly
with the yellow bottom?
yeah. It has the yellow
Yeah,
bubbles and the yellow
yeah.
swoosh.
I like that's cool thinking of like a gradient on a traditionally gradient shoe.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
got to
like
get
that.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, those look like you.
Yeah.
What are they priced at? Like 180?
175. See price in bag for the yellow one.
Yeah, that's 155. I'm gonna throw what's the name on top of that. I'm gonna throw a $20 reward on top of that. I gotta get those.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, 155. That's what it says.
yeah, I need them.
Are you getting size 9.5 or
10.
10? I mean, it's kind of appropriate to get size 9.5 or 95, right?
Oh yeah, it's just 9.5. I got you.
I still love these. I only wore them like twice,
uh,
but I had to get them.
ooh,
The cleat.
Mm.
I was like, that is. I was like, I didn't know that they had released the DT Maxes as a cleat too.
yeah.
Like what color? It was like a funky color though. It was
I
like
got
orange.
a
It was
yeah,
orange.
it was
But I
orange. I got
would have got them. I would have got those. I hope they do it again. I almost ordered the uh the gratitude pair too. I'm like, I don't even play football or like flag or anything. It's like I'll have to like coach my son's team just for an excuse to wear the cleats on field.
you know I'm gonna do that when those Toon Max with them Air Max Plus cleats come out.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
gotta do it.
Gotta do it, man. Like it's whatever. It's like I'll take the excuse. I'll coach just so I can wear these shoes.
Just so I can wear them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know we talked on one of the other shows about the KD17, how it's kind of lightly based on the tuned airs. So I've seen actual pictures of them now. The pictures don't look as good as the rendering. Have you guys
Hmm.
seen them?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on those?
I agree with exactly what you said. That they don't look as they don't look as like Air Max like tuned as they did in the drawing.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about them though, Al?
I feel
You're tuned out.
right. I still like them. I mean, the palm tree inspiration is still on there, but it's not as shaped as like you said the pictures. So
Dang man, you're comfortable right now.
yeah, man. I just got off, man. like today was wild, man. Work was work today.
Cracking me up. How's that arm feel?
It's good, man. Good to go. Good to go, man. My shooting arm is good.
There you go.
Yeah, shooting arm is good, man. Yeah,
Cookie jar.
I did. I went to see the Hornets this weekend, Dan. I meant
Oh,
to tell you.
nice.
Yeah,
Who'd they play?
yeah, played Brooklyn. We won, man. It's just that team got to get it together, man. 16 and 48 is wild, bro.
Mm.
That's a wild record, man.
Sounds like they're trying to lose.
And it's not like they don't have talent. I mean, they've got
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, they want some draft picks though. Is that what that is?
I mean, Bridges is good too. Bridges was going
Yeah.
off. He was having a game.
Yeah.
Like he was dunking on people and everything out there, but they just I think when they play them other teams in the East, they just don't stack up, man. They just.
They
And then LaMelo
kind of
didn't
remind
even
me
play.
though.
He didn't even play. Melo didn't even play.
Oh,
They kind of remind me of like the Kings though, like about 5 years ago. So like maybe if they can keep it together, maybe they'll develop into something a little bit better.
Right.
So because the Kings just kept getting better and better. That's my favorite games to go to. It looks like I'm a Kings fan because like the tickets for Kings games are always super cheap.
Oh
But
wow.
whenever I go to a game, it's like Clippers versus Kings, or I went to Oklahoma, I went to Thunder versus Kings because it's the cheapest tickets because nobody was a Kings fan. But now with how they're just getting better with Fox and what's their European dude's name?
bonus.
Yeah, it's the bonus. Yeah, and they're a fun team to watch, man. And I was at I think I talked about it before. I was at that Kings Clippers game that went to almost almost 180 points, like 170 something.
Good
That
God.
was crazy. That was a crazy game, and it was not up for a lack of like they were just both shooting so well because you can only guard so much, especially in today's NBA without fouling,
Right.
and they just were shooting over each other over and over and over again. It's like, what do? You got the hand in the face, like you're jumping up, like they just got that arc from the outside. There's nothing you can do about it. But blame Steph Curry, I guess.
Yeah, I do.
I
Changed
do.
every
I
much
still,
love.
dude. Oh my gosh, I still need. I was talking to my buddy about it today. Like, I really need to get back into mountain biking because I want to ride bikes with Reggie Miller. Like, I still like he races bikes locally, and I'm just like, I need to get out there. He's like always doing the same races I used to do. I'm like, I just need to go ride with him in his Boom Baby shirt or jersey. That's so cool.
Crazy you brought him up. I'm looking for the Mitchell and Ness 93, 94 Reggie Miller as we speak. It's just hard to find, and if you find it, it's
The
just crazy expensive.
jersey?
Mm-hmm. You know.
It's either a crazy price or a small.
Yeah,
Mm.
or it's a champion replica from when we were young for real.
Hey, I'll rock those champion replicas though, man. They bring back good memories. I'll rock.
It's
Give me a 56, man. I'm in there.
I've never seen anything bigger than a 52, but even a 52, it might go, it might not. You know how that
Yeah.
is. That's a go either way. That is size. At least with us, Dan's actually in shape, so
Working on it.
Uh, yeah.
Wow. They got a Derrick Rose. Oh, Derrick. Okay, but still, Mitchell and Ness at Dick's Sporting Goods.
I mean, sometimes they have some authentics. They have like a Jordan. They always get Jordan authentics at Dick's Sporting Goods. But
Dick's Sporting Goods locally is the best place to get hoop shoes, like in person for me.
mm-hmm.
Champs sometimes, Foot Locker sometimes, but I feel like the biggest like selection locally for me is Dick's. Like for real hoop shoes, not like sneakerheads, old
Mm-hmm.
school retros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Current stuff. I get you.
Yeah, I've been looking at on eBay the was it 96 the San Antonio All-Star game, like
Mm-hmm.
some of the jackets, Mitchell and Ness ones that they had. Kind of like looking at those for a reach back, kind of watching a couple different ones.
Okay.
The styling, man, on that All-Star game, like the shoes that were in that game and just all the merch from that game is forever just like
Yeah,
iconic. I
yeah, the
just
art, yeah, the pepper, like the little
little chili
hot pepper.
pepper, dude, and just the colors though, and they did it clean. They did it without like overdoing a lot of that stuff. It was just good font choice, good color choice. Like I don't know,
Yo,
that's my favorite.
I got that chili pepper Reebok from that pack, from that Packer shoe pack.
The Reebok, whose shoe was
Um,
it?
it was Sean Kemp, the Kamikaze
Oh,
too.
okay, yeah, yep, I remember
I
that one.
got the chili pepper one that was green and orange and red. I
Mm.
wanted the other one that was like gray. It kind of looked more like the uniforms. Yeah.
I got those. We talked about them before, but I actually have. I've never. These are dead stock. I never wore these yet.
Yeah.
Blue ones.
And see, that's one of the jerseys too. That Kemp All Star jersey that gets away from me every single time, man. Every time. Like, yeah, I got those too, man. Like, I think that's the last year they called them kamikazes before they changed the name.
Yeah, yeah. What's the new name now again? I forget.
Hurricane.
Her. That's so interesting.
It
Like, do
was
you guys know why? What's that change for?
it's politically correct. It's supposed to be I guess because
Oh,
Japanese
okay.
fire. I mean, the plane guys used to dive. They were called
Yeah, yeah,
kamikazes.
yeah.
So they saying it's racist. So I mean, I get it.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
They still got Kazi in there.
Yeah,
Like,
Hurricane.
they didn't get rid of Kazi.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. Is that worse? Like, hurry up and kill yourself? Hurry, Kazi? No.
That's what I was thinking. Like, why would you
Like,
change it?
Hurricane Kazi? Just a bunch of them coming down at once? It's a hurricane of kamikazes?
I
None
think
of
I
it sounds
think
good.
I think we get too politically correct now these
Yeah.
days. But yeah, I think that name was harmless, man. Kamikaze 1, 2. I was
Mm-hmm.
watching what was it Sunset Park, and it's on Tubi. I was watching it, and
Oh,
one of the
too.
guys had on the Kamikaze 1. It was it's just so iconic. Just looking at the sneakers and seeing the stuff that's retro. Yeah, man.
What do you guys think? Kamikaze 1 or 2? I'm a 2.
Two.
2.
Two. Yeah. I mean, the 1 is good, but that 2 is just more
I
impactful. Like,
like the jagged edges versus the like circular. I don't know.
yeah, definitely a favorite. I'm trying to see, do I have mine right here? I thought I did. Yes, I do. Here they go.
And then, what's your thoughts on them adding like rain droplets to them too? Nice. That's the classic color. They flipped that color now for the ones that are available at the moment.
Yeah, I saw those. I don't know how. I would get it because it's still consistent with the team colors. So I don't think
Right.
it's. But I know this is probably going to sound petty. That name Hurricane still throwing me off.
Right.
So it's kind of got me begging a little bit. So I'm like, do I want it? But it is time for them to retro the Kamikaze 1. That would be a nice bring back at this point.
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the raindrops. I actually have the first release of those from 14 with the
Mm.
yellow and the white and the green. Um, I bought it for that reason. As like, well, it's still Sonic's color and it's different from the OG, so it's kind of
And do you? I mean, is that for Rain Man? Because it wasn't
yeah.
Rain Man REIGN though, not RAIN.
But they try
I
to
think,
make the correlation because it sounds the same.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's Seattle. It rains a lot.
Yeah, the rain's a lot there.
So I think
Yeah,
it's all
no,
tied
that's
in.
true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you guys think that? I mean, I've heard rumors of them bringing back a team to Seattle. What are your thoughts on that? Because then it would be like the what, like the would that be, what is it? The Colts that like went the Ravens, and then there was Colt, or what teams like that? Is it the
It'd be like the
Texans or
Browns. The
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 Browns?
Browns left and became the Ravens, and then they brought the
That's
Browns
it.
back 4 years ago.
That's it. Okay. But that happened too to like the Houston, right? Like the Texans or
Mm-hmm.
the Oilers went to
Tennessee.
Titans
Yeah,
in Tennessee, and then now it's Houston Texans, totally different.
Well,
yeah, yeah. I hope they get
So,
a team up there. So I think that they should. I've seen where they're supposed to be the first team to get expansion when they expand next. So that'd be
mhm.
cool.
But they have to do two though, right? Do you know what the other one would be?
I keep hearing Las Vegas, but I don't know
Oh,
how
okay.
true that
I
is.
mean, Vegas is getting,
They get,
they got stuff over
yeah,
there.
I think now they're getting athletics too. I think, aren't they?
mm-hmm.
I heard rumor of it.
Yeah. So now they got the Raiders on athletics. So I can see them having a team there. I don't know. I've also heard St. Louis, but I don't know how true that is because I mean they haven't had a team in decades out there. So
You talking about NBA
They don't
team?
have the Cardinals?
well, I'm talking about basketball.
Oh, okay, specifically basketball. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
they had
Raleigh.
the Hawks. They were the St. Louis Hawks for they were the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, Raleigh needs to go ahead and get a team because sometimes if the arena is down in Charlotte, they'll play at PNC in Raleigh. I remember when the Miami Heat came and played in Raleigh at the PNC Arena. I think it was a few years ago when LeBron was there.
Was it an exhibition?
It was a regular season game. Something was wrong with one. I think something was wrong with Spectrum at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And is that PNC as in PNC Bank?
Yeah, we got the PNC Arena
Okay.
in Raleigh,
Yeah.
but Spectrum Center is where the Hornets play.
Okay. I got Spectrum Internet and I don't like it.
I remember when the Spectrum Arena used to be the Time Warner Arena,
Oh,
and
there
then
you go.
before Time Warner, it was the AT&T Center.
Well,
And
it wasn't that a consecutive buyout? Wasn't it AT&T then Time Warner and I mean Time Warner and AT&T were around the same time, but I think they all merged and now it's all Spectrum, right?
yeah, yep. Well, down south it was. Down south was I think up north they had was it not Pacific? What was that old cable? Was it Pacific Bell or something like that? Or
I remember Pacific Bell
Adelphia?
for phone lines, but I don't know about.
Was it Adelphia?
Philadelphia.
It was Adelphia up north. I know in Jersey it was Adelphia. It was that in Cleveland too?
Yeah, it was Philadelphia for a little while after it went from Cablevision to Adelphia to Time Warner to Spectrum.
Gigi says Bell South. I remember Bell South in Georgia. I feel like.
Bell South it came for a little while in North Carolina. I remember that.
Yeah, when I came out to California, it was all like Cox and Time Warner, I think.
Yeah. For a minute in Cleveland, we also had Americast and Comcast. Cox was around for a little bit.
Yeah, I remember Comcast too. We had that in Jersey.
Yeah.
And then on the cell phone level, Singular, and then got bought out by AT&T out here. I don't know about that up there.
It was the same. It was the same.
Yeah, we is getting up there. Remember all these phone companies?
Yeah, and dial-up phones. I was telling my kids because I've been going through the whole home improvement with them, and then talking about like what they're doing on the phone, like it's connected to the wall, and just the fact that they don't that's like not relevant to them. I didn't even realize I still had a phone like line in my house, like right by the door, like to the garage. I was like, oh, I didn't even know I had one of those. Just realized the other day. I was like, oh man. And I technically have a phone number because it was like to get my like cable and internet like cheaper. They give you like the triple, so I technically have a phone number. So stupid bundle. Every once in a while, some like random number will like pop up on my screen. It's like going through, but to nowhere. Like what the heck? This number is listed somewhere.
Hey y'all, I got a memory right quick. Y'all remember when the DSL and the Roadrunner cable first started, and phone
Roadrunner
and phone numbers used to pop up on the screen?
Yeah. That's what I talk. That's what I was talking about too. That still happens on the TV.
It still do that?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It pops up on the screen while you're watching TV that this number's going through.
I haven't seen nothing like that in so long.
Yeah. Chris, you tired of that light bright?
Both.
Actually,
let me play with this for a little bit here. Make this a little less.
Are you in a different room today? Converse room?
Nah, it's just I broke this tripod, so I have it kind of leaning another way. Now I haven't had a chance to put up the new one. All right, we'll do that. It's not as bright.
Yeah, my face is all pink when I first get on here because I just use my computer as a light.
Yeah.
I'm just go to the finish line page. It's mostly white, so.
So I gotta ask, you still rolling with the Clippers?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, it's
I
all good.
mean, like I'm not gonna like go. Oh no, I'm gonna go some other team because they're losing. Like it is what it is.
I got you. I got you. I just
But
needed to see.
they just look. They have flashes of greatness. Like that's what's so frustrating about them. But that's just it's the curse of a San Diego history team. Any team that's got any history with San Diego, man. San Diego is not a winning championship town. It's like I think it honestly has to do with the fact that you're not hungry enough for it. Because when you go home, you're like, I'm gonna go home to like my beach view house, like it's not hard enough, you know. But then that doesn't explain why Cleveland's not winning.
Well, we're cursed for real, but that's a whole other thing.
Baltimore has their team.
At
You know, um,
least LeBron got him one.
I,
Cleveland, this is for you.
I'll just say, um, Cleveland teams are happy with competing, but not necessarily with contending. You know, they'll make the dangerous move to try to get the star instead of just getting the good guy because he has a good image.
Mm.
Cleveland fans would rather have somebody have a good image than win. That's why I was like fallout when they got Deshaun Watson. So you know,
I loved having Deshaun Watson like 8 years ago on my fantasy team though. 7 years. I don't know.
I think he's gonna come back.
Pre-drama.
I think I think this is gonna be his year. Yeah.
What's Al doing?
My bad, I'm picking this stuff up right quick, you know.
You said
Don't mind
you're
me.
cooking?
Nah, I'm picking up this food.
Oh,
Just, finishing it off. Got me one of these little tropical banana sodas from the taco truck. It's good too, man. Who makes this? It's just tropical.
All
Al is
right.
Yeah.
a whole new level of comfort right now. I'm trying to I'm trying to be like you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey man, that Tennessee uh Olive 5 outfit, that was nice. That
Well,
was
thanks,
nice.
man.
You did good on that. I mean, it was kind of weird seeing the Tennessee and the EOB, like the Expos, but the colors were right there.
Well, thanks, man. I was trying to keep this, in the '90s. I was trying to keep it '90s a little bit with that reverse weave, and
Mm,
and sometimes you would see them mix certain teams. I don't mind mixing teams as long as they're not in the same league. I'm not gonna do like two NBA teams, or
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Not like not like the Jeff Hamilton stuff. But thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, it was actually impressive how well those like colors went together. So,
Yeah, I was looking for something. I was like, man, I need to find something. And I was in Triangle Mall when I got them. So I was looking.
you
I said,
got
this orange is
the olives at Triangle Mall?
yeah, the pants I had got a while ago from Champs. Those Champs sports gear, buy one get one free cargos. So I got those. And then when I went into Sports Mania, I saw they still got reverse weave college sweatshirts in there. Like
Mm.
you got the North Carolina, the Duke. I need to get an ECU one for my daughter because she goes to ECU. But I saw that orange on the Tennessee. I was like, well, I said this will go right here. Then just created something out of it. Yeah.
And then
Excuse me.
Chris, you wanted them, but they sold out on sneakers, right?
Yeah, I didn't
Your
think
size.
they were because you could still get the burgundies, but
Hmm.
they've been returned a lot. I'm just waiting for a pair to get returned in my size.
Okay.
So
I still need to go return those one women's Black Noir threes.
Oh, with the imperfections on them, right?
Yeah, with the two completely different elephant prints and the glue, and it's just too much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You hate to see stuff like that, you know. Like I said, when you showed them, my fire red fours were like that, where one was tumbled and one was just smooth. But I didn't want to return them because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get another pair.
Man, I'm sorry, I can barely understand. Not understand, but I can barely pay attention to what you're saying because Al's up there like a grandpa.
My bad. I was in the comments, just scrolling. Yeah.
You're cracking me. uh,
So I know we had some assignments. Obviously, Julius is not here, but we had, was it pull your favorite basketball shoe and like your oldest shoe? I think it was.
Julia said your oldest shoe and the shoe that got you into shoes.
Should have got you into shoes. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said basketball shoe. Okay.
But we could do. I'm down to show 3.
All right.
But what's the basketball shoe? Like,
I
what's the
think it's
category?
your favorite basketball shoe.
Favorite? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was general, it was broad like that of all time. So
You got those available, Al?
Which ones? All those kicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I set them out of side, man.
You got the basketball one too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start. Who we gonna go with? You gonna start with you? You got yours out, or?
I don't have mine. I have to go pull them, but they're all in this room.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing. I guess we can all pull them.
We need to do this more often too, because I always like seeing the shoes. We don't pull enough shoes.
Right.
Chris got a wall of shoes behind him, and then we'll see like 2.
Oh boy. So we're doing oldest, and then we're doing favorite basketball shoe.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Well, if Chris is pulling his, I'll pull mine.
Super Cat was good. Was good. And Dan, I gotta tell you something that you'll appreciate too.
I'm here. I can hear you.
I gotta show it to you, man.
Okay.
I know you're a Presto guy, man.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Yeah. As soon as you come back to the camera, I'm gonna flash it right quick.
All right. Dig through these boxes. Tower's coming down.
The leaning tower of sneakers.
That's the problem with the boxes is that it's dangerous pulling stuff. You got the clear boxes. You just pull them straight out, but the boxes them get toppled over.
Okay. So what shoe was that, Al?
This is the Brutal Honey Presto.
You don't see that pair very often.
Mm-mm.
OG
You don't-
colorway.
You don't see any of the yellow ones very often for whatever reason.
People be holding on to them. I be trying to find. I still be looking for that yellow one from like 2002. It's solid.
The all yellow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
That was the one that was like I was known for Yellow Shoes guy because I love that pair.
Yeah, this one I remember I used to wear one similar to this with Bruce Lee shirts and stuff back then.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
everybody's doing a Bruce Lee collab in the last like 5 years though. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I love these. But this is the oldest Air Max
Oh, there you
96
go. That's the
from 96.
96 you don't see as much.
I know I still felt like I should have grabbed the retro.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
Is
this
that an
like
actual 96?
this is an actual 96.
Ooh. Man,
Yeah,
and those bubbles don't look that cloudy for actual 96.
man, this is a true survivor.
Man, I got 97s that are like just 3 years old that get more cloudy than that.
Can't get this thing to focus.
What is it about those 97s, Chris? They always get cloudy so fast.
I don't know. I have that same problem. Yeah, ones from 19 and 20 already cloudy.
Yeah, just already. And you can kind of like get them better, but you got to like do some work. It's weird.
Yeah. Sometimes it be so bad you got to put the blow dryer on them.
Mm. Oh, right. Yeah.
To take
Just
that away.
get that the moisture to evaporate somehow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I was gonna do these because it's still starting to get cloudy, but you still can kind of see through it
That's
a little bit.
impressive. Honestly, that's impressive.
It's a
For the
28-year-old shoe.
actual 96.
And it's still got the
You
still.
didn't wear those that much, huh?
Now these were actually passed down to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these were my uncle's shoes.
What did what's the tag look like? Is it on the tongue tag? Oh yeah. Tongue tags, man, they just last so much better than when you put them inside the
I'm
inside
trying to
of
get it to focus.
Nah, I see it
Yeah,
though.
you can
That's OG.
tell the font. You can see, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the oldest. We got to go back to my high school years, even though this is a retro. Um,
Hey, LeBron.
this is what I played in. Even though this is the LeBron version. You know, me and LeBron graduated the same year. So
Mm-hmm. Me, you,
these.
and LeBron.
Oh yeah, we did graduate the same year, '03.
Mm-hmm.
So these Pro Model 2Gs. Yep. Yeah, these Pro Model 2Gs, man.
Chris don't got
Like
that.
this is what I hooped in, the black and white ones, the white and blue ones. Like Adidas, when we was graduating, Adidas, it was all about the Adidas on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Adidas was running things. So, you know, as far as the basketball shoes at that time. So yeah, this is what I went here, and of course,
That's the retro from like last year though, or what?
yeah, that's like last year before last retro, and of course the T Mac ones.
Man, I had a friend arguing me about that T Mac. I was like, yeah, that's all from LeBron's like class. And he's like, it's a T Mac. I'm like, I know, but it's also from LeBron.
Right, like the T Mac was so like I wish some of my other friends from school, especially my boy Darrell, man, we would talk about the T Macs. Yeah, it was the T Macs and these, and we would go back and forth. Yeah, I wish some of my school friends was on here, man. We'll talk about these shoes all day. But yeah, definitely these high school. That was my go-to, man. Basketball kicks.
I mean, I think the KB8 and the those T Macs are probably some of the best looking Adidas basketball shoes ever.
Yes.
Personal opinion.
Yeah. Yep.
But I feel like right now Adidas is like doing a thing, like with the ants and even those Hardens. Like I don't know. I feel like they kind of went that like foam posit way, doing something a little bit different, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
and those came in too, my
Oh,
stormtroopers.
you got. Oh yeah, let me see those, man.
I kind of want to do what he did and do a lace swap. It looks huge.
Man, you tried it on yet?
It's a little. I was a little scared of this one because I heard everybody saying how tight it was, so I didn't try it yet because I didn't want to hurt my foot.
Yeah.
But I'll loosen them up. I'll have to wear them soon.
Yeah.
But it's a cool shoe. But I kind of want to put like a little, find a shoelace color that matches that. Try it out. Little lace swap.
Oh,
What you got, Chris?
Oh, it's my turn.
yep.
Okay. All right. So the categories were your favorite basketball shoe, the shoe that got you into shoes, and your oldest shoe.
Wait. So okay. So favorite basketball shoe to like what though? Like to play in or like
I thought it was for all time because the shoe I was going
for
to show
all time?
isn't.
Oof. Dang, that's gonna be hard. I don't know if I have the right one then.
Al,
But anyways, you
was
go.
that? What was that Presto for you, Al? What shoe was that for you? That was your oldest?
No, the oldest was
The 96.
the 96.
The
I just
Presto he was just showing just because it's Presto love.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I know Dan that talked about yellow Prestos before one of the lives, and
Yeah.
All right. So this is a custom I made. I actually did it a few days ago of my favorite basketball shoe of all time. But it's the weapon.
That's appropriate.
yeah.
Now, I call this the unburied retro. I just drew all over it and put some different laces in it to look like it was from underground.
Oh, this from
These laces.
the cactuses?
Well, these laces are they were from a Converse pack a few years ago, and I had a couple extra pair of those laces, so I threw them in here. And these are laces from the LeBron 10 denim, some extra ones, and I just put quotes from Magic being in the weapons commercials. So this is just something I did. I was watching the game and I was disappointed because Converse is not retroing this colorway, and I just figured I'd just draw all over one of the pairs of these I had. So these are my favorite basketball shoe.
Nice.
The oldest shoe I have are these Converse Road Stars. These are from 1981.
I thought
Ooh.
we were about to see your Jordans.
Oh, nah. Yeah.
But wait, let's see those again. The condition looked pretty good.
I'm gonna show them. I was gonna show the insole
Wow.
here. It's really
Oh
old.
wow.
I don't know if y'all could see it say 81 in the middle. Back then,
Yeah.
those were the how they used to show it. But I've actually worn these. I've worked in these a couple times. The midsole it's a little stiff, but it's still, wearable, flexible. So
That's crazy because I had a pair of those Adidas ROMs, that same style,
Mm-hmm.
and those were only from 03, and those were cracked out hard, like way harder.
I remember you brought those up. I had a pair of red, white, and blue ones with the gum bottom, some ROMs.
Mm-hmm.
That happened too. So the fact that these are still wearable
it's
and
impressive.
they're 43 years old,
Crazy.
Yeah. Now, the shoe that got me into shoes. I happen to have a pair here now. Were these?
Yep.
Shoe that started it off for me in fourth grade, 1991. That's the year I started following the NBA, and yeah, anytime these come out, I have to get a pair. So I'm so disappointed Converse isn't bringing back Magic's weapon, but they brought back the birds. I'm so hurt by that. Friends and
Did
family.
you guys see that Magic Mike dude do a recent thing with Slade, with Jacques Slade?
Mm-mm.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I look at you.
That was a pretty cool one, and he talks about how the weapon's one of his favorites too. But he was on the Larry Bird ones, and then Jock's Lakers fan, so he was like not having it.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty funny.
I gotta check that out.
No, that's a pretty cool one. He's got some pretty cool shoes that he shows.
Okay.
For me now, I guess.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So these we verified 98, right?
Yep. Michael
Yeah.
Johnson.
So that's probably the oldest one I have here. I think I had some older ones, but those got stolen. So I always loved how you could see the Zoom bag. It was like one of the biggest Zoom bags you could see at that time. It was like the Talaria where they made it that like kind of rainbow color too on the bottom. So I always loved that about that shoe. Um, yeah, and just that gold, it's pretty solid. And I just love that nobody else had them too.
Yeah. Yeah. I always felt like the JST and the Talaria were like distant cousins.
Yeah.
Sort of like the
Yeah.
Spiridon and the 97, how they have some of the same elements.
Okay. I never really made that correlation, but that made sense. It's around that same time too. And I bet you like, yeah, okay. Because the Olympics were what, like 96 though, so then they would have been trying to put that technology into different things.
Right.
Shoe that got me into it, absolutely this one. So
Uh-oh.
absolute, like no doubt about it. Like I started drawing shoes like crazy, like and making up shoes for myself, for my friends. I always think it's funny. I think we talked about this too. How it's got that sparkle, but like when you take pictures of it, it just makes it look dirty.
Mhm.
So it's always funny. They're definitely kind of yellowed down here, but everything else on them is pretty good. But now I feel like they're a little bit bad luck because I just wore them again to another 49er loss. Disappointing. And then, yeah, I don't know. I would have to. I mean, I would say my favorite basketball shoe of all time is kind of crazy because it's recent. The GT Cut. The original GT Cut, the first GT Cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have never put a basketball shoe on that I liked for my personal like feel on my feet more than that shoe. Like that, and it's so stupid how hard it was to get a basketball shoe, and that shoe went to like resale, to where it's
Yeah.
like between $350 and $800 for a hoop shoe. It's like it's not even connected to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a little bit to Fox and to Sabrina Ionescu, but not really. Like, and it was just like an amazing hoop shoe that you couldn't get. So it's just frustrating. And then the two iterations they've made after that have been okay. And the new one, I got the GT Academy, which is like the step down from the GT Cut 3, and I don't know, I just was like kind of feeling them and seeing the tech, and I liked that the GT Cut or the GT Cut Academy still had a Zoom bag in it versus the GT Cut 3 is just Zoom X. So
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, but the favorite basketball shoe that really got me into shoes was definitely the 8. So
Nice.
Nice. I like that.
that was my first pair of Jordans I remember getting. So this is always going to be super
Hey,
nostalgic.
hey, Dan, we got similar stories,
Yes,
man.
sir. 03, man. That's why.
There was something about that 8, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's probably. Is there? I mean, maybe the 15, but is there another Jordan more unique than the 8? Honestly,
The
Two.
8,
the 2. Okay.
Well, just
I can see
it,
because of the
that.
story, it being Italian made when it first
Yeah.
came out. But
Yeah.
all,
And the funny thing with the 2 is the best 2 I've ever liked was the one that came out last year. That was the black and red and gray. I think that's the best looking one I've ever seen of the 2. I
Okay.
almost bought it, but I'm like, I don't like 2s. Like I should just be consistent. But then at the same time, I was like, but I don't have a 2. I can wear that one.
Yeah. So did you end up grabbing it, or are you still?
No, I didn't. But it's one. If I'm gonna ever get a 2, it's probably gonna be that one.
Yeah. William 619 said, "What about the 14s?"
Hey, what up, cuzzo?
I mean, I think it's a cool shoe because again, it's got that like Italian racing sort of inspiration. But I don't think it's more unique than the 8 or the shrouded like type like 15 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the seven.
That's my cousin.
Oh, my bad.
I was to Dan too. That's my cousin, man. He from San Diego. You see the 619?
Oh, the 619. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Will, man.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm such a goober. If you ever notice on all my like the amount of people I follow,
Uh-huh.
I'll like unfollow and follow people to get to a San Diego or a Southern California or a New Mexico area code. So it's like 619-951-858, 505-575. So yeah, I'm stupid.
Well, I was just gonna say I feel like the 7 is unique like the 8 too. It's not as good, but
Mm.
the tongue and the panels and the design,
You're
to me that
talking about like because it has the little pool section.
yeah, and then the zigzag tongue, like it's to me it's right up there with the Bordeaux 7 and the Aqua 8 are almost the same for me.
Mm.
As far
I
as how much I
always,
like them.
I always say the 7 is like the Hirachi of the Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, completely.
Yeah,
It has
cause
Hirachi technology in it.
yep.
It's comfortable, man. And I think it's like one of the most comfortable retro Jordans. It's one of the
Mm,
ones that I don't fully have a pinky toe complaint on, which is rare.
yeah. Yeah, for me, I think the most comfortable Jordan for me were the OG 13s. None of the retros have
Yeah.
felt like them, but those OG 13s were amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Even the retros are better than most
Mm,
Jordans. Like
mm.
that's that zoom bag in there.
Yeah, man, that shoe is just always gonna be boss, man. It's 98, man. that was that year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
95 did what? 2000 was just those 5 years, like some of the best years in sneakers ever.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I was in ninth grade, 95, 96, that whole year was just fire. Like, I wish I would have been a little bit older so I could have been working because, you had the 95, the Zoom turf, or the speed turf, rather, the Veers, the Turmoils, the Webers, the 11s, the Griffey one, the Air Max Up Tempo, the Penny one, the Shake Indestruct, like all of that in one school year, you know.
Crazy,
Yeah,
Um,
those
man.
Griffies are iconic, like absolutely iconic. Those Griffies are just fire.
and then for bringing other brands into it, the Shaqnosis, the Grant Hill
Hmm.
2, the it's that was one year I wished I would have been old enough to have a job.
The big hurts. Yeah, like
Yeah,
like God, that was a time, man. Like
Heavy
whew,
shoes though. 95 was heavy shoes city.
heavy.
yeah, something like the Air Muscle Max, just heavy.
Just heavy,
Whew.
man.
Oh man, I always call 93 to 94 the strapped up Nike era. You know, the Carnivores, the Unlimiteds. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Raid was
yeah,
Raid.
yeah. The Raids, the Raid twos. Like 'cause the Raid two was 93, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Came out when the Ace did.
yeah, the Jordan 8. There was a couple of Converse shoes I remember with the strap. And which Barkley had the strap? Was that 94?
No,
The
the Godzilla Barkley on 95, 96 with the big teeth.
what
Hmm.
was the other one that had like that diagonal strap? The asymmetrical kind of strap on
I
it?
do
Oh,
think he had a PE of the 94 with a strap though. I think it was a PE only though.
yeah, and I think you talking about the shoe you talking about is the one between the Fab Five Barkley and the CB94 was just the Force Max CB because the retro in 18, 19
Yeah,
do nothing.
yeah. Eh, Man, I wish I could go back and grab that shoe. Like
I don't think it does anything though.
I'm gonna check. I gotta check because I couldn't find it in my size at one point.
We had so many bad colorways of that shoe when I was with Foot Locker before we moved down here. There was like a Houston Rockets pair that was all red with the navy swoosh,
Oh
and it
god.
had like the liner was like that pinstripe from those jerseys they used to wear,
Hmm.
and it had a 3 on one and a 4 on the other. It was a lot of bad colorways of that, but that white, black, and purple one, I think you'll be able to find that for $100 or less.
Yeah, I need that one. I remember Barkley killing them in those too. But I guess the MVP season was the Force Max.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, the Fab Five joint,
yeah,
black and
But
gray. I need the white,
that's
black, and
93.
purple one.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They need to bring that shoe back too, man, and stop playing. Like, run it back.
Yeah, we haven't seen a black and
They're
gray
getting
one since
there. They're getting there.
2013.
Man, it's overdue. It's 2024 now, man. They need to go ahead and run that back.
So if you think about it, they've retroed the black, white, and purple CB94 at least 3 times since they've given us that shoe. So
But
I
I
don't know.
mean, to be fair, that's probably one of the most popular Barclays ever.
Agreed. I feel like with a lot of shoes, because Al and I were talking about this earlier. There's some shoes that's out there where it's like they've been out so many times. It's like if you don't want them, it's kind of like you don't. If you don't have them, it's because you don't want them. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Like me with the twos.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like
see,
that's what it's hard. I'm like, I can get these, or I can just be consistent.
but it's that particular Barkley though, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I've copped the last 3 retros of that shoe, and it's hysteria every single time. Like in this area, like the last one, what was it, 2023? I
Mm-hmm.
copped it right here. My boy told me they was gonna have them. I showed up. I guess he told a couple of. It was older heads though this time, and they was trying to cop 2 pair. I don't know what it is. I know it brings back a lot of memories for some people, but because when I see that shoe, I also see the Jordan 9 too. You know,
Mm.
same era.
Yeah.
Is a lot of people that's in that era, like they OD on that shoe, they overdose on it, and it's like it
I
sells
don't
that.
have a 9 either.
Yeah, it's that colorway though. It's that particular colorway. Like no, like the other one is still sitting there. That's the OG colorway. The white one,
Hmm.
like nobody wants it.
It's in the outlets at Mebane. It just ain't no good sizes in it. It's a bunch of 8s and 7.5s.
I wanna see because I got the last retro of that one too, and I want to see is there any differences on that one.
See, I only feel like it's been hysteria with the CB94 the last 2 times because in 15 the whole hood got it, but you could still get it.
Right.
You know, because it was that one, it was the white and black one you're talking about, and there was a like a USA one. It was like navy with white, and then it had like the red teeth. Like you could just get those. So I don't know what changed, but hey, what do I know?
I don't know. I think, but the 2020, I think out of all of those releases, the 2020 version was the hardest one to get.
Hmm.
Absolutely, it's still high on resale.
And I don't know. It's still not that close to OG, but the 2023 might be a little bit closer. Like far as even that little strip of purple they threw on the back, but they still ain't black out the logo in the back like the old ones. I think the old ones are blacked out. The Nike Air is blacked out in the back.
I'm glad they put the strip of purple because I had an OG pair at one point and they had that strip of purple, but the Nike Air was blacked out and the bubble is supposed to be white and not purple.
Right. Yeah. So it's some changes. I think the closest one before that was the '09. I think.
Yeah, that's the one that I wear.
Yeah. I think that's the closest one that had pretty much the same specs.
Yeah, the Nike Air is still white on the back though.
That's what I'm
Right. But then
wondering about those DT Max too. Are they going to make the bubble yellow or white?
we'll
Yeah,
see. They need to do that other black Barkley with the white words that Prodigy is wearing on the back of the infamous album cover. He got the leather jack, the leather pelly on, and
I
he
know what
got
you're
the
talking.
the all black Barkleys with the white words on the tongue. They don't retro that one. They just keep giving us that all black one from '03.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as the Dion's, because at one point I had 2 OG pairs. I don't remember the bubble being yellow like some of the retros, but it wasn't white. I don't know if it was cold. I don't know. I just I want to see the difference between the GR pair and the pair that came out.
Mm-hmm.
A little,
The prime pair.
yeah. I want to see the differences there. Hopefully, somebody will make a video.
Honestly, if I'm going for him no matter what.
Oh yeah,
It's just a pair I just gotta have.
now, is there any interest in the other OG colors, or you just want the black and white one?
Oh no, I mean the only pair I had was the Dallas Cowboys one. Even though I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, I'd still get it. I mean,
I got you.
I would love to have all three of those, but I mean, I'll take what I can get at this point. The the red and white's actually probably my least favorite of those. I just felt like the blue and white and the black and gold just looked the best.
Yeah.
So
I'll say they've never retroed the red one properly either, because it's
mm-hmm.
never been like it's supposed to be a speckled midsole, it's supposed to be a gold bubble, it's supposed to be a gold swoosh.
Mm-hmm.
It's never been retroed properly, but I have hope they're gonna do it this time since Deion is back there.
What you thinking, Al?
What shoe was I thinking about?
You got all happy. I was like, what happened? What just went through your head? You just get a text message on your burner phone?
Nah, I don't even have the burner, man. The burner's actually upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Yeah, I'm
I
chilling.
got that text. Meet me at the VIP. Let's powwow. Check.
We'll do a little bit more than powwow at the VIP. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
Hey, I see your is that a painting? What's the story with that? I saw you posted, but what happened? Where's that from?
Man, it's an artist. I gotta tag her, man. She did it for me.
Oh, personal for you?
Yeah, she did that for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. She saw that I was into the Tune Airs and was like, yo, I'm gonna do this painting. Did the painting. I didn't think it was gonna come through. Met up with her, got it. I was like, yo, this is dope. You wanna see it up close? Yeah, it's pretty
Sure.
It's pretty tough, man.
That's cool, man. That's cool. It's custom.
You gotta add it to the rest of the Tuned Air stuff.
There you go. It's like a holographic card.
Yeah.
Did a good job.
Hybrid blue?
I was gonna post it. I was gonna post it on Air Max Day. Of course, I was gonna wear these. My favorite Air Max, of course.
Okay, is that your favorite colorway as well?
Favorite colorway as well, man.
Okay.
Well, it's always a toss up between that and the Tiger, but that's just always gonna be more iconic, man.
Yeah.
Like anything hyper blue, I'm gonna buy it. Like it's gonna get bought. Like I mean,
that's like those 96s you got. Like that's the color for those 96s. And I mean the yellow and blue one was cool, but that like teal color was the color. The neon 95s, the silver bullets for the 96, whatever. Like those are all the iconic colorways.
I finally got those. I completed that Icons pack finally.
Okay.
I got every corresponding shoe now. Every one.
You got to make that post for sure. You can do that for Air Max Day?
I will, but some of the shoes are not Air Max. Some are like Huaraches, and then some are like Prestos. But it's mostly Air Max though. I could make it. I know I'm gonna do that for Air Max Day probably. I still want that Air Max DN too. So that's what I'm gonna be going after. I'm gonna be going after that DN. But yeah, the Icon pack, the Brutal Honey goes with that Air Max from that Icon, the Air Max 95 from that Icon pack, the yellow in it. So yeah, this was definitely a fun pack to collect. Tracking all these different shoes down, different prices. The Presto was probably my favorite because it's hyper blue. So
Oh, that one that you posted that like what, last week?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one just because of they put the gradient on a press though, like in the middle. Then they got the little details just like a Air Max Plus Hyper Blue, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely definitely love how they did that pack.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, anything else you guys want to go over?
Both of you look like you need to go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this Presto 95 post, then I'm gonna probably go to sleep. Then I'm gonna
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long day, but it's good to
Yeah.
be able to do this with y'all.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get Julius back in here. I got my run CMC shirt on too.
Okay. Okay.
Christian McCaffrey.
All right. I like it. I like it. Well, all right. Well, we have these fine gentlemen here, DC_23, Real Big Al Kicks. I'm Shorty C94. This was episode 9 of Play the Game How It Go. We will see y'all at some point next week. All right. Peace.
Thanks.